I'm Heidi Musser.
My name is Alan Tutzer.
My name is Brian Barnes.
I'm Maxi Sawat and I have autism.
I was born blind, and so there are things I can do. I can read, I can play the piano.
I became blind at 11 years ago as a result of a glaucoma operation in my left eye that rendered me blind.
I have cerebral palsy and epilepsy. I was born with cerebral palsy and I've had epilepsy since I was about 4 years old.
Living with autism affected my social communication skills. I couldn't get a girlfriend, I couldn't get a job.
When I attended Northeastern Illinois University, the Americans with Disabilities Act was totally unimplemented. I was with sighted students in a class sitting in a chair having absolutely no books to read.
One of the biggest challenges that the disabled community has is that people don't often view them as people first. They look at them as a disabled person, and that's how they identify them. And one of the things that I always had to struggle with my entire life is getting people to view me as just a person first.
I stressed to conform my conduct to how this society, the society we're in, expects us to conduct. And it's really stressful.
I wanted to continue on teaching in my Chicago public school after the first unsuccessful glaucoma operation and subsequently the cataract operation. The ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, is what enabled me to go back to teaching in the same school with an aide in the classroom.
On tests, because I'm really slow at processing and obsessed over tests, and for me to get extended test time is justified.
The ADA makes it easy for someone like me to be treated just like a normal person because there's not as much of a stigma after 25 years because most people either have someone in their immediate family or they have a friend who's disabled. So most people are not stigmatized by the fact that there's disabilities out there.
I could not have accomplished any of these things without the benefit of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So I'm hopeful that this will continue to be funded and that the whole country will be made aware of its benefits.
Thanks to ADA, I lived a better life than I would have without ADA.